For today's episode of our spooky, scary Flash Game Fright Fest, I am going to show you not one, but two games, very similar in theme, but doing different things to convey those game mechanics. That, and I believe they're both developed by the same group of people, so why not put them in the same video to show them off. The first one is Anomalous Coffee Machine 2, and I'm very happy I said anomalous correctly. This is, well, I don't know. I don't not know, but it's very hard to put into words. The closest thing I can come up with is word association to cool imagery type game. And yes, it is a game genre. I've seen a few of these before, not many, because it takes a lot of effort, so bravos to you, but you'll understand it once we actually start playing. So, how do we exactly play this undescribable game? Well, it's actually incredibly simple. All you need is your mouse's left click and a good lexicon of words, both noun, verb, adjectives. Actually, I don't know about verbs. That one might be a little too obtuse, but all you have to do is click on this lovely center console here and put in a word. So I'm gonna put in, well, since this is a coffee machine, dispensing drinks, let's put in soda. We put in the word soda, and in the background, the game is going to just try and correlate and correspond with the images that it has in its library. Words. You'd think a word game would make me spell better. Spell better, speak better. Nevertheless, we got ourselves a cup of soda. That doesn't seem so bad. Well, you know what? Since I'm a gentleman, I'll let her drink it first. Not because I think it's poison or anything. Just, you know, let's just be safe. Oh, fizzy. Really fizzy. It's bubbling away too much in my throat. Ugh, my stomach's bloating up like a balloon. Why do I feel so jittery? My fingers won't stop twitching. I can't sit still. Like there's pressure building up in my chest. Well, that's because it's carbonated with, you know, sugars that shouldn't exist. I fizz when I laugh now. There's too many bubbles in my spine. I feel synthetic and popular. You're also pretty badass looking, I will say. But yes, you put in a word title, you get a cup of presumably what your word title is, and you drink it, either the girl or the guy, and something may or may not happen. There's a lot of questionability in the air here, word association-wise. Obviously, not every word is going to have something that goes with it, especially the browser version. In the description below of the game, not the video you're watching currently, it does say that the browser/demo version here that I'm showing you doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. It has a good amount of stuff, but not a lot because of memory issues and the amount of file size you can actually have on the sharing site. It's, I don't know, logistics. So the best way to actually play this game is either downloading the actual game or go buy it on Steam, which is not a bad option, I will say. If this is your kind of game, yeah, that's probably what you should do. Though I will say, be careful which one you download. There is a safe and not safe for work type version of this, and I will, from first-hand knowledge, that not safe for work is very not safe for work. Not only is there some lurid imagery, there's some banging going on in that stuff. But this is this version. Let's try and put something a little bit more, not devious, but disturbing. What about bones? Let's just have a nice cup of bones. Calcium. Love it. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get something from that. Okay, well, she drank the first one. It's my turn to drink this one. Huh, that tastes like... I don't know. Maybe the word bones just didn't work in this machine. So, yeah, again, some words will not work. Let's try one... trying to be real descriptive, but not. Oh, you know what? Let's try slugs. Because this is a horror game after all, and I know the concept of this kind of stuff is a bit disturbing. And I don't think I got anything from that either. Damn! Huh, it tastes like... I don't know. Maybe the word bones? Oh, I also just glitched the game too. Fuck! Alright, let's go with one more. Let's see what we've got. Something with G. G sounds nice. No. I was gonna say goop, but let's go with slime. A cup of slime. Maybe we'll actually get a transformation. Got a little thing. Do we have... No, I don't think we're gonna get a transformation there. Tastes like... Hard to say. Slime tastes like meh. Alright, well, you know what? I know... I think this'll work. Cup of heart? No, throw it out. Come on, give me something good. Let me... Oh, I know a good one that will always work. Cup of death. There we go! Fucking... what's the word I'm thinking? What's the game I'm thinking of? Just came out. Silent Hill F up in here. Here, you drink the death. It's cold, but not in a scary way. Just still, like everything stopped moving, even inside me. I can't hear my heartbeat anymore. I think I forgot how to blink. There we go. Did something there. So yeah, if you want to check this out, the browser version might be either outdated or not really the best way to play it, but it is still a very interesting game. Now, let's move on to the other title, shall we? This is Interdimensional Vending Machine. Again, a very weird vending machine has popped up somewhere, but in this game, I can actually properly describe its gameplay. It is an idle-adjacent management game with, I want to say, multiple branching paths, but that's not necessarily the case. I'll explain later. This is more of a game than the previous one, but I will say it doesn't feel finished. There is more that you could do with this setup here. Well, the first one was just a very simple pick a word association and see if there's a result. This one, the fact that there is actually some gameplay behind it makes it feel like you actually want a little bit more. Maybe narrative, maybe some choices. I mean, there are choices that are slow acting, but there feels like there needs to be something else. Though at its current stage, it still has that very disturbing feeling, so it's still worth checking out right now. So, how do we exactly play this game? Well, it's actually quite simple. All we need is our mouse's left click and a penchant for waiting at a bus stop corner. I'm gonna say, let's go to the busy street, because that's probably where we're gonna get the most money. See, the idle portion of this game is just panhandling, essentially. Yes, it's a bit depressing to see a really well-animated girl, despite her skin being pink. It's probably because she hasn't eaten anything in a long time, or maybe she has been eating the wrong thing too many times. Or actually just could be the lighting, seeing that people are walking past me, and they're also pink. I don't know. I'm just filling time, mind you. This is the first half of the game. You are panhandling, you are getting money, so that the second half, the actual vending machine portion of this game, you can actually buy things. Now, you do have to be a bit on top of things, mind you, because at the bottom right-hand side of our screen, we have a hunger and thirst meter. If those reach 0%, I believe you die and get a game over. But again, this game has some weird choice things going on, so that might not be the full case. I don't know. I'm a little saddened by this character, and I don't want to see her starve and or go thirsty, so I haven't exactly gotten to 0 yet. And we should probably go and get something to drink, because we're getting pretty close. So, let us left click, wrap this all up. This is the amount of money that we just got, and we're still getting a little bit more as well, because the game does not pause. We are going to wrap up our panhandling for the evening, and we are going to go to the machine. This is where the second portion of this game goes. We are going to put in a amount of money. We don't have to do all of it, though. The higher the amount, preferably the better. There are some hidden mechanics going on. We're just going to use 300 yen, I think. Click the button in the center, and voila. Holy shit, that looks amazing. That is going to be a really good food. Soft bun smells good. Looks like it's kind of food you'd see in a poster. Yeah, it's almost too artificial. It's almost too artificial. I'm not going to eat that quite yet, though, because I actually need more to drink. Let's just chuck in, sure, 255. That's not... We're not going to question that. It looks like it's a bug. I'm afraid to put it inside of my mouth. Okay, come on. I need a drink. I need to keep putting money into the vending machine. Oh. I put too little money. I got a seed. Okay, well, there is a bit of a curve there. Come on. Let me do my best and put all of this in here, because I am actually very close to running out of liquid. I'm gonna get very thirsty. Yeah. Here, take the big monies. Here, let's make it an even 250. Okay, that's also not a drink. And I guess my assumption of dying at 0% wasn't quite accurate either. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I guess we do have something to eat. So let's have the burger. We're gonna click on our burger. We're gonna eat that burger, and look at that, 51% food. Now this is also where the gameplay comes in, because I could very easily eat this, and it will fill me up. Now. And then we'll just go with this. Now, oh yeah, that was quite filling. I'm not gonna eat the seed because it's a seed, but that was quite filling. So I'm good on hunger. I do need to go out and panhandle for some more food, but for some drinks. But my food is good, or is it? Because in this game, depending on what you eat, or the quantity and variety of foods that you eat, things start to happen to your character. And I'm not going to show you it because, A, it's part of the surprise, but also, B, it actually is a bit disturbing, even for my tastes. Even for my weird, eccentric art tastes and stuff. This stuff gets So I'm gonna leave it at this and let you try and figure out what exactly is so fucked up about this title. But with that said, it is still pretty good. It needs some more work, but I think both of these games that I've showed you are very well complementing each other. So if you get a little tired of one, you can jump over to the other and vice versa. So if you want to check out these games, you can go into the description below. Both will be listed. The safe versions. I don't know if this has a not for safe for work version, though I wouldn't be surprised in the future it did. But either way, this has been the two games that I've showed you. My name is Ben Dark Arts, and remember, be a little careful about what you put into a vending machine, because what comes out might not be what you want. Especially if it gets stuck with the claw thing, and then you have to bang on it, and then it falls on you and kills you. That happens a lot more than you'd think. So do be careful around vending machines. They're health hazards.